start out this project, the first thing you're going to do is roll out a slab of clay. Then you're going to need to smooth it out on both sides and let it set for a while so that it can stiffen up. Now it's time to cut out our geometric shape. Be sure and conserve the clay space by setting it at the edge of the clay so you can get as many geometric shapes cut out in one piece of slab. It's very important that you keep your blade straight up and down so that you cut a nice, clean, straight vertical edge. If you chose the pentagon shape, you will need to cut out 12 pieces in order to create your container. If you chose the triangle shape, you will need to cut out 19 of them. Before you start attaching the pieces, line 3 pentagons up and lift them to where all 3 edges are touching. This will give you an idea of how they are going to be connected. Now you're going to take a bevel tool and line it up on one of the edges of the shape and slide it across the table to cut your angle on your piece. Remember that the bottom of the bevel tool needs to slide against the surface of the table and run along the edge of the piece of clay to get a proper cut angle. Hold your piece of clay and then pull the bevel tool towards you. It's very important to remember that when you connect these, one angled side must connect to a non-angled side. Be sure to score everywhere that you are going to be connecting these shapes and apply the slip so that they will have a good connection. Now you'll take the one side that is angled and then the other side that is not, both scored and slipped, press them together, and then wipe away any slip that oozes out, making sure you have a good connection. Once you have your first 2 pieces put together, and it looks like they're connected really well, set them down, but then find something that that first piece can lean up against to support it while you're preparing your next piece. Now you're going to attach your next piece. Be sure to score the correct side so that you can attach it properly. Remember that one angled side must connect to a non-angled side, so you always need to stay aware of when you're attaching a piece, which one is cut and which one is not. As you attach one piece at a time, you might need to make some adjustments here and there as far as connecting them so that they all line up. Be sure not to cut any angles until you know where you're going to need to cut an angle for the next piece. To make a lid for your container, you'll need to cut out one more shape. Take the bevel cutter and cut angles on all sides so that it will fit down into your container. Making a handle for your lid is up to your own creative choice. I chose a star with a little post to attach to the top of mine so I could easily pick it up. Once you've completed the construction of your container, look it over and make any minor adjustments needed